everybody, welcome to the trailer presentation stream for the GGJ and Photon multiplayer game jam. I'm Tim Collings. I'm the executive director of Global Game Jam, and I'm here with Luke from Photon. Today we're going to be watching all the game trailers that you created and submitted for the multiplayer game jam. Take a look at those and maybe have some of the developers join us and talk about their games that they made during the jam. Have you had much chance to play any more of the games besides the ones we did last week, Luke?
No, I haven't really played much more. We had a good long play session there, and I'm really looking forward to seeing all the trailers. I've seen a few of them, and some of them really impressed me with the quality of that. Yeah, they're better than what I've seen for some released games, actually. So, yeah, well made.
Yeah, for sure. It was impressive to see what people did in just a month's time and made some really interesting games and just all different genres of games, and everybody had really creative ideas. So, yeah, you can see here we had 77 entries made during this jam of the last over the month or so. So we'll just get right into it. We got about 60 of the games submitted trailers, so we'll run through those, and we'll start up with Afterlight here.
At the dawn of the universe, there was an alien race called the Urlai, who were a part of the Great Aurora. These beings of pure light lived for generations in peace and harmony, but sadly, it would not last. A cosmic event known as the Big Bang fractured the Aurora, scattering the Urlai across time and space. The Urlai became creation's castaways, driven to collect the artifacts of their homeworld and reconnect to the Great Aurora. But the Urlai would wander for eons, lost in a sea of new worlds to explore, before finally finding a way to complete their quest. Wayward wanderers no more, the Urlai now bravely venture into a collapsing world of pure darkness and unknown chaos to complete the reconnect ritual called Afterlight. If successful, the Urlai will rejoin the Great Aurora they call home to live in peace and harmony once more. The gameplay in Afterlight is simple. Finding runes will increase your visibility in the dark. Finding 5 runes will maximize the light your character can shine. Find your friends and reconnect with them to grow the light even more. Be sure to avoid the black holes that spawn throughout the map. Getting close to them steals your light, and if you get too close, you will be sucked in and transported to a random location on the map. Work with your friends to collect all 42 runes, but be aware, some runes can only be collected by the player with the matching color. Once you've collected all of the runes, find the exit portal in the center of the map. When the whole party has reached the portal, the reconnect ritual is complete and you win. If you run out of time, the ritual will fail and you lose.
I remember I watched this trailer earlier, and that looked really interesting to me, and it touched on a lot of the themes from the jam and the different categories that we were going for. I thought it was really intriguing concept, and I like how it encourages you to work with your friends, and
Yeah, I think it's a great way to show reconnect, right? And it has a lot of additional mechanics. Just it's not just getting players together, but you increase the visibility of what you can see. And it was just a very atmospherically nice game, right? So with the darkness and everything, yeah, it feels a bit deeper, and the narration was actually really good. That's something I enjoyed here.
Yeah, I like that. I say we have some of the devs in our chat, in the Twitch chat. I don't know if they're on Discord to talk about the game at all. But well done, folks. That looks like it was a really solid start. So I'm excited to see the rest of the games here. Up next, we have Aussie Ball Quantum. Yeah, I mean, that was Aussie Ball Quantum. We played that on stream last week, and it was super fun. Just easy to pick up and play. Not easy to master, though. There's a lot going on, and it was an impressive amount of features for a game that was made in just a month, and like just super fun to get into and play.
Yeah, it's a very goofy game, right? With all the like real physics, and you can throw your hands at people and stuff like that. It's super fun to play and just chaos. Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine with like a little more time, they could add a few more features that would just like make it something that people would actually, have a tail and have players that would be into playing it quite a bit. Nice job, Foviel. I see that you're in the chat, and I don't know if you had other folks working with you on the game or not, but it was a lot of fun for us to play, and that's awesome to see that you're definitely planning to keep working on it. So we'll be excited to see what you do after the judging's over. Yeah, hope to just see what's working on it. Wow, just one person worked on that game. So that's super impressive to know that, you know, he could do that, or they could do that by themselves in a month. Make a game that was multiplayer, easy to drop in and play, and had a lot of like an instant replay feature and a lot of things that were already just a lot of fun just from that brief time period. So yeah, great work.
Yeah, and I feel like it's exactly the kind of game that I would just take to a bunch of friends, play a little bit of couch co-op. So that would
Yeah.
be really cool. It's like,
Yeah,
because everyone who sees it is like, wow, what is this?
right. It's like gang based or something like that, where
Yeah,
it's just got that like people want to see it, just want to jump in and play because it looks like fun. All right, that was Aussie Ball Quantum. Great job. Up next, Back to School. This is another game that I think we played last week. Right, that was Back to School, and that was a interesting like co-op puzzle game that we played last week, where the
it
two
reminds
players.
me like a lot of those Minecraft adventure maps that people used to build. Like just you go through it co-op, it has puzzles. It took us way longer than this trailer to actually solve it.
Yeah,
And it has a bunch of like funny implementations, right? Like one we saw here in the trailer, which was the field of view trick, where like the hallway expands. And I think there was another one where players would levitate. So yeah, that's...
Yeah, there was. Yeah, I remember that you could like fly across certain parts, and there's a lot of interesting effects, and I think that could be a fun, fun game to expand on and add more content and more puzzles too, because it was a solid idea and a good start. I don't know if any of the devs are around to chat about the game. Doesn't seem like it does. So well done if you're watching, and it was a lot of fun to play on stream, and I hope people go check it out. That reminds me, you can check out all the games on itch.io/jam/back to school multiplayer game jam 2022. Go ahead and play those for yourself. Have a lot of fun. Find friends to play them with because they're all multiplayer games. Yeah, go check those out and have yourself some fun playing those games. Next, we have Bonjour. Yeah, I see people in chat are talking about MMO, and I did see something on Twitter about how this person like made an MMO in a month, basically. And I don't know how complete it is at this point, but what they had there looked really cool.
Yeah, and I think if I'm not mistaken, I saw on their each page that they actually have progression. So if you log out and log back in again, your game state gets updated by a database. So it's kind of like an MMO already, right? It's
Right.
persistent.
Yeah, that's impressive that somebody just did that by themselves. And the technology that you all have really makes things much easier than it was at one point for people to do that sort of thing. So it's really cool. Let's move on to Bubbles versus Troubles. Yes, it might not be super obvious from watching the trailer what that game was about, but I remember I looked at the itch page, and it's kind of like a Dying Light, or not Dying Light, Dead by Daylight type of like many versus one type of game where there's like this big jack-o'-lantern trying to take out the ghost people who are trying to come together to like increase their light. So it looks pretty cool. A nice,
Yeah,
like,
indeed. And this one was actually made by some of my colleagues at Photon. So
oh, really?
yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, it looks pretty fun, and it's got the Halloween theme, as people mentioned. So, yeah, go check that one out on itch if you're if that's your sort of thing. Next, we got another sports type game in Buddy Ball.
What you just saw is Buddy Ball, a game made using the Fusion SDK as a submission to the multiplayer game jam. This game is made to reconnect people who drifted apart in the busy, divided world we live in nowadays. Everyone has their differences, but the one thing we all have in common is childhood memories of playing a simple ball game with our buddies. Reconnect with your real-life buddies in this game of Buddy Ball. This game is easy to jump in, hard to master, just like any ordinary soccer game. The combination of gameplay mechanics make it possible to jump in and have a blast very easily. Or you can practice for hours and hours to combine all the mechanics so you can outplay all your opponents. All key bindings can be found and changed in the settings menus. Here are the basics of the game. Walk towards the ball using the WASD keys. Press the shift key to sprint, space to jump or boost, double press space to dash into a certain direction, and look around with your mouse. Keep in mind that sprinting, boosting, and dashing uses the boost stat, so preserve your boost for when you really need it. Walk up to the ball and press the left mouse button to kick it towards the enemy goal. Congrats, you just scored your first goal. Pick up the ball when you walk close enough to it, or use your sucker using the right mouse button for a little extra range. When holding the ball, hold your left mouse button to charge a shot, or simply press the right mouse button to shoot the ball instantly at medium speed. Score more points than your opposing team before the time runs out to win the match. Let's check out some of the more advanced mechanics of this game. You can add a spin or roll to the ball with every shot or kick. Do this by either holding Shift for a spin or Alt for a roll. Use your mouse to determine the direction of the spin or roll and make your shot. This can help you shoot around opponents to make a difficult pass or to throw off the opposing goalie to score an amazing goal. Advanced movement is possible by taking advantage of the momentum of your body and the ball. Shooting the ball will put an equal opposite force on your body, which is maintained as long as you stay in the air. At the same time, catching the ball will also put an additional force on your body. This can be used to your advantage to move quickly over the field with the ball. Additionally, you can use the sucker or kick action to push off on any players on the field to gain a little bit of extra speed. Or give your team a little push to make them reach their position more quickly. Remember, you got to stay in the air to maintain your speed. You can take the ball from an opponent by kicking them at close range, or knock them out entirely by throwing your body at them at high speed. For example here, by dashing against them. You can only knock out opponents that are currently holding the ball. There are two more final actions that you can play around with. The first is the attract action, which makes the ball slowly move towards you when you're close enough. And finally, the shield action, which allows you to reflect the ball. I'm not going to explain everything that is possible, but here are the mechanics. I would love to see how you will end up using them. Thank you for watching this video and your interest in the game. Hope to see you all as buddies on the field.
Yeah, that looks really cool. I appreciate the voiceover and description. It gives you a lot of context, and it looks like a game that like you can easily jump in and play. But there's a lot. If like somebody got good at it, they could learn a lot of different tactics. And
Yeah, it looks like there's probably a lot of depth to it just by the few mechanics that it has, just because you can combine them in different ways and really master them. So it's like one of those things that could be more competitive, right? Like kind of an esports title.
Yeah, I think the developers in our Discord, if they want to unmute and say anything more about the game, they gave us quite a bit of background and information already. But that's up to them. But yeah, either way, well done. It looks like a lot of fun to play. And,
Yeah, can you hear me?
yeah.
Yeah, it was really fun to work on this. I really enjoyed it. Not sure what I should actually talk about. I didn't really prepare anything.
Oh, that's all right. I just wanted to say well done. Anything you can say about anything you learned during the jam or anything like that?
Well, it was my first jam actually competing, and yeah, well, the thing I learned is that Photon, like the Fusion SDK, it's really fun and easy to use. I got the hang of it pretty quickly and managed to throw this together. There's definitely a bunch of things that I would do differently now that I have a little bit of experience with it. But I'm not going to change it because it works and I don't want to break it, But yeah, I really like the Fusion SDK and I would love to keep working with that. I just need to, I would love to continue with this game. Just need to find some more players,
Yeah, for sure. I hope everybody goes and gives it a chance. Were you just working on this game by yourself or did you have help with it?
Just by myself. Well, except for the model for Buddy, my girlfriend made that. She has a little bit more of a 3D modeling experience. But besides that, it was just me.
Oh. Yeah,
and I got some sound effects from Open Game Art. I just mashed those together.
No, it's really well done, and it looks like you've thought about a lot of different ways that people could play, and it's not just like it doesn't look like there's just one, one strategy that's going to work for everybody.
No, I'm really curious how people are going to play this game. Like, if there's going to be a certain play style that's going to be dominant and whatever. I really don't know. I just added the mechanics in there, and I would love to see how people are going to use it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, thanks for joining us, and thanks for the submission, and we hope you had a great time.
Yes, thanks, Niels. This was really a great game, like especially for being your first jam game, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's really impressive work for basically one person to do on their own in a month, never having really jammed before, and just learning the SDK. Like that's shows you the power of the Fusion technology and how quick people can pick it up and make something fun and playable, and not a lot of effort.
I also like how this had ML agents in it. Like maybe with enough AI training, the AI could actually get really good and like evolve some tactics that people wouldn't think about.
Yeah, that's interesting too. I noticed that they're using AI there. I wonder what would happen if people keep playing and training the AI to be better. So yeah, great work. Thanks for joining us. Next up, we have Bumper Baby Battle. So needed. That was Bumper Baby Battle. Fun little just 1v1. I don't know if they can handle more players in 1v1, but it's a little top-down shoot 'em up, basically. Arena shooter.
I think more player would definitely make this more fun, right? Having a bunch
Yeah.
of people in there shooting each other.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if we have any developers from that game on with us, but well done if you're watching. Next we have Candy Catastrophe, continuing on with this theme we've got going here apparently. It was Candy Catastrophe, a really cool looking like 2-player co-op platformer. Kind of like at first I didn't think it was going to be much, but then as it kept going, there was like a lot of cool mechanics. Yeah, I see the dev is on chat and in our Discord. I don't know if you want to unmute and talk about the game at all, because I enjoyed watching the trailer and giving it a try, and it looks like fun to play.
Yeah, it looks really fun. At first, I wasn't sure whether the ball was another player. Then it taught me, yeah, this is actually asymmetrical multiplayer. So yeah, that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think to make this even better, having background music would make this even better, but it's a cool game.
Yeah, I see the developer says they kind of pushed themselves a little too hard on this one, and so maybe music got a little out of scope because of that. Just, the jams are try to have fun, so don't push yourself too hard if you can, and make sure you're taking care of yourself and still getting rest as you're working on your games. These look like fun games to play, though, and it's a nice job. I mean, we're already seeing like the variety of games here of platformers and sports games and combat games and co-op puzzle games and MMO even. So there's all kinds of different games you can play. Go on the itch page for the gym and check all those games out for yourself. Have some fun, find some friends, play along with them, as they're all meant to be played together with friends and with people you meet online. Thanks for that, Blue Kiwis. It looks like a good one. That was Candy Catastrophe. Next up, we have Cheese Hunt. Well, that was a quick video, but from the looks of it, I couldn't tell if that was like 4 different instances of the game running on the same machine. And potentially, it's like a stealth sneaking game trying to collect cheese as a mouse. Hard to say how far they got with it, but it looks interesting from what they did.
And maybe also some asymmetrical aspect at it, where like there were some cats there, right? So maybe playable as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go check it out for yourself on itch. Next we have Dab or DAB. I'm not sure which. Oh yeah, that's right. That was the animal battle royale of dance. That one looks cool. That's a neat idea. I played a little bit of it the other day, and it's like a DDR type game, but massively multiplayer, and you get like everybody gets a turn, and you like depending on how well you can do in the dance thing, like you get to keep going or not. So it's a very interesting take on a battle royale.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Trailer really gets you wondering, like, what is this about, right?
Yeah, they didn't really show any of the gameplay in the trailer, but yeah, it's essentially works like DDR, and then everybody who's playing gets around and gets to go. So yeah,
Nice.
Let's take a look at Depot. That was another fun one that we played on stream last week. Kind of like a tower defense multiplayer, like crafting. Also, there was a lot going on, but it was a cool one. And I like the overall, like everybody is commenting on the look and the aesthetic, and that definitely like adds to the flavor of the game.
Yeah, and unlike us here in the trailer, you could like actually see the things in the base activate when you bring power to it. We were kind of clueless when we played this, but it looks really fun when you know how to play it.
Yeah, for sure. Some of the devs are in the chat on Twitch, and well done. That was a cool game, really neat aesthetic, something different that I haven't really seen before. So yeah, oh, nice. And they said after we played, they added some tutorial content, so hopefully that helps people get in and play the game and have a little more idea of what's going on and enjoy it, because it looked like a lot of fun to play. So I think, yeah, hopefully adding that tutorial content will help. Yeah, so thanks for that to the folks who worked on it. I don't know how many people actually worked on that game, but yeah, it was a really neat take on a tower defense game. Next up we have, well, just one person worked on that. That's super cool. A lot of games made by just one person, which is impressive. In this, in a multiplayer jam, you'd think you'd need like huge teams to make them, and it's a lot of solo devs, so it's really cool. Let's take a look at disconnect to reconnect. I wasn't exactly sure what that game was about. It looked kind of like maybe a survival crafting Valhalla type game with maybe some battle royale type elements. Seemed like
Just a
probably
nice co-op survival game, I guess.
that too. Yeah.
There was a lot of content in there for one month, right? Like you had this open world, the animals, the tools, the building, just lots of content. So that's impressive.
For sure, yeah, definitely. I have to check out that game a little more and see what it's all about because, yeah, they had a lot of systems in there already for just a month worth of development. Let's take a look at Disconnected. Yeah, like the spooky, cute, like Tim Burton vibes that game gives, and it's like another neat idea and unique. I think the developer is on our Discord if they're interested in talking a little more about the game. I see them in the Twitch chat. And no worries about the trailer. People uploaded a gameplay video or a trailer. It's fine. It'll look cool.
Yeah, and very well done, just from the graphical side, right? It was very aesthetically pleasing. It really like put you into that mood of, yeah, I'm alone in this scary forest and repairing this train line.
Yeah, just it probably gets more like pressure packed as the train is stuck on the tracks there, and people are trying to craft what they need to make it go. Not sure how many players it supports, or how many people worked on the game if it was just the one person. But another impressive entry. Disconnected. Check it out on itch. And yeah, we'll go ahead and move forward to Distorty. That was another one of the games we played on stream last week. That was an interesting take on like a hidden objects, clue matching, cool like graphical style, I thought.
Yeah, it was fun to play, right? So you just collect these notes and the images, and you have to match them up. And
for sure, yeah. Nice work on that. If the dev is watching or happens to be in chat, it was certainly a fun game to play. Hope people go check it out and check out all these games. Next, we have another candy-based game. People were in the mood for sweets this month, apparently. So here's Don't Take My Candy.
What's up, guys? Neckbeard here. In my new game, Don't Take My Candy, I made it for the Photon Game Jam. It's a multiplayer, two-player versus game. I have team score, and I also have global leaderboard connected to my website. Super fun game. Did it all Neckbeard style. It's a zombie shooter. You have to reconnect the town, clear the zombies from the streets so the kiddos can keep their trick-or-treating going. And there's two sets of kiddos, one set for each team. Here you got Jack and his two minions. They're getting their candy. You're getting points for that. And then there's Jill and her two minions. Here's some zombies to take care of them. Let's see if we can find Jill and her two minions. There they are. Here they come. If they get too close to the zombies, they'll drop candy. But you don't want to help these guys out. This is the other team. But you can pick up their candy. And that's kind of how I made it. So you can kind of come over here and have some fun. You'll get points for like high score for taking out these zombies, but you don't want to help their team too much. You want to help your team. Oh, that's it. Like our guys are dropping candy. The candy score is going to be dropping, so we want to take care of those zombies because they'll pick up that candy and you'll lose your score. That's the whole game in a nutshell right there, guys. Super fun VR action-based shooter, keeping the road's clear so the kiddos can trick or treat, compete against your friends, compete against other people in the high score leaderboard. Just come on into the world and have a blast. More to come after the Game Jam judging. I'd like to add more weapons. I got a grenade. I got all kinds of stuff. I just wanted to make sure I got a real solid build for you guys to check out and play, and let me know how it goes. Neckbeard out, guys. Happy Halloween.
Yeah, that's a super impressive first VR game we've seen so far. I'm like, I was surprised that that was also done in a month.
Yeah, having worked on VR games before, I know it takes a really long time to get them polished to this level. So it's super impressive to get all of that done in a month and in multiplayer. Yeah, so well done.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to trying that out. I like the Halloween theme some people are going with here for the month of October. Those are some brave kids to go out looking for candy while there's a zombie outbreak happening. But yeah, looks like another fun one. Up next we have Frog Royale 200. Yeah, I'm not as familiar with Battle BR 200, but that looked like that type of game with frogs where you're trying to put lights out or something. I know the person who made it was on our Discord looking for people to play with them, so hopefully they can find people to play it.
Yeah, it's a mod on the BR200 sample that we have for Photon Fusion, right? But it was very different than the actual sample, which is an FPS, right? So there is a lot of work in there in making a game mode. It has a different map and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nicely done. Let's take a look at the Ganymede. All right. Well, sure up with Sweet. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe that's all they got done, but I'll have to go check that out on the itch page and see if there's more going on there. Let's take a look at Glade Encounter. This is another one we played on stream last week. Yeah, no, you played this one last week. I don't know. What did you think of it?
I think it was a very complex game, right? So we went into this blind and kind of started learning it over a few minutes and just realized, yeah, there is a lot of depth to that. And it's like competitive to some extent. And it even has the ELO rating to back that up, right? So don't know whether they have matchmaking implemented for that, but at least you can grind some points there and really prove that you're best person at this game, right?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I know the developers in chat, I just think they're on our Discord. I don't know if they wanted to come on and talk about it at all, but if not, that was well done, and just another different genre of games that we haven't, a tactics game, like everybody went in different directions with the idea of reconnected multiplayer, and came up with all different cool stuff for people to check out. So I was just excited to keep seeing how many different types of games people make. Nicely done. Move on to Guns and Shields.
Hey, if you guys have any questions.
Let's play here. Yeah, I think we have the yeah, sorry, I didn't know you were going to come on, but we have the developer from Glade Encounter on Discord who wanted to come on and say a few words. So yeah, have you worked on Game Jam games before? Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah, worked jams before this. This was my first multiplayer game though. It's real fun making this game. Yeah, I think I realized in your playtest session that the controls were pretty difficult. Yeah.
Which fusion tech or photon technology did you use? Which of the photon technologies did you use in the game?
This was sorry. I don't know how to use Unity or Photon, so I built this game in Godot and I used Nakama for the backend.
Oh, okay, cool. What was your inspiration for this? Like, are you a big tactics game fan?
Well, I've always been a fan of chess, but more recently I've played games like Banner Saga and Wilder Myth, which sort of got me back into the turn-based tactics genre.
Yeah, those are definitely some classics. Luke played the game. I did not, so I don't know if you have anything you want to add or ask.
Yeah, I don't think it was as hard to play as you're making it sound. Like we got it after a while, and then it really started to make a click. Like once you understand, yeah, there is stamina management and all that stuff, it gets super interesting to play.
Cool. Hopefully, with some little bit of in-game tutorial, it'll be okay.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Thanks for jamming. Hope you had a great time. Was it just you working on it, or did you have help?
Yeah, this was just solo. Yeah, mostly used free assets for the art and sound.
Nicely done.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks. I was the developer of Glade Encounter, which you can check out on itch. Tactics game that we watched a little bit ago and we played last week on stream. Had some fun with that. Go on to hall monitors next. That one looked like hide and seek in a school, but maybe they didn't have anybody to play with. So, yeah, hard to say what the actual gameplay is like, but I thought it was a cool idea. So, let's check out I Spy.
ISP, I Spy.
Looks cool. Looks like a Overwatch style, like objective-based shooter. Have to get some people in there playing it to see how it actually plays, though. But looked pretty neat.
Yeah, it could be fun to play this PvP around. So if more players.
Yeah, for sure. Let's check out Jamming to Liberty. I couldn't tell if that one actually had any multiplayer or not. It looked like a neat mini game of puzzles.
I didn't quite understand how all of it worked just from the trailer. It's probably something that you just need to experience yourself, and then it makes sense.
Hmm. Got a neat look to it, though. Let's check out Le Grand Tour. Yeah, looks like board game. I was looking at the itch page and it says partake in the grand tour around Europe in the 1800s and reach your 5 secret objective cities and then reconnect to where it all started before the others can do the same to win. So it's kind of like dice rolling, move around the board before everybody else does kind of game.
Yeah, but with like this twist that only you know where you need to go, right?
Oh, that's true, yeah. And everybody has their own different objectives, so it's super interesting. Check out Little Arsenal. Yeah, like the cute robots battling each other. Looks like it has a lot of potential to be fun.
Yeah, nice top-down brawler, right?
Mhm.
Something play with friends, just have some fun with. Yeah.
Smash style. Let's check out Lost Signal. Looked a bit like Overcooked in space or something like that. Fun little like time management, run around, do different tasks type of thing.
It reminded me a bit of Among Us, but I don't think there are imposters here.
Right? Yeah. Who knows? Like they had like the shooting mini game. I wonder if like maybe they'll add some more because it was kind of just like run around and touch different things and reset gauges. I wonder like if maybe they were thinking about adding more mini games to make it more interesting. I thought it was cool still. All right, let's check out maintenance. I really like the look at that one. It was like antivirus, like the game.
It kind of resembles every personal Unity project I ever started. Just a bunch of random files.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think I could follow the gameplay exactly.
Yeah, I know. I'd be interested to like play that a little more. Oh, I see. Yeah, that looks cool. Going to Medieval Knight. Oh yeah, this one was fun. That's one we kind of played. We saw early when we were doing the feedback session on Discord, and then played again last week. It kind of has like Towerfall vibes and stuff like that. Really, like, it was already fun when it was halfway through the jam, and they worked on it. It made it even better. I thought it was a cool game to play. It was made in Construct. I saw some people talking about that on the Twitch chats. I can see it being, if they could add some more features just to like a score or something that would make it more interesting.
Yeah, but we had quite a lot of fun playing it, right? We stayed on it for a while just because it was fun to try out all the weapons and everything.
Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 different weapons and emotes that your player could do. It had a lot of fun things already, so yeah. Let's check out Mines Lost next. It was Minds Lost. Looking at the itch page, it says it's an asymmetrical horror game. You're either a night shifter or a wanderer. Night shifters are long lost wanderers who have been in the void. The map is in warped over time. They hunt the wanderers. The wanderers need to find missing bridge parts scattered across the map in order to escape. You must reconnect them to either of the 2 bridge points under a wooden arch. Once the bridge is complete, cross to escape. The night shifters have to catch the wanderers, and the winner is whoever presses the X key the fastest. Random letters will pop up on screen. First person to press the key gets a boost. So yeah, interesting concept for asymmetrical horror game with some crafting involved for the one side. So that was kind of cool. Yeah, nicely done. I think the person who made that is in chat, so well done. Let's check out Motor Dome next. I remember looking at this one; it was pretty cool too.
You just need to remember to not turn into goblins, not talk about.
All right. Go ahead and
Really
vote if you
have
want.
Press to talk,
Please.
please.
I'm good. Should I scream or should I try and refrain from screaming?
You should try and join the queue.
Oh shit! Somebody
Right
said a
now.
shade.
Already.
I did.
No.
Oh really?
No.
That was the first
Oh,
one.
yeah, no.
What was?
One more to go.
No. Yes. Straks.
One more to go.
No. Yes.
One more to go.
Yeah.
There we
We're
go.
good.
There we
We're
go.
good.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck. Yeah. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah. Good luck, everyone.
Except for you.
Yeah. Good luck, everyone, except Dan. Yeah, everyone get Dan. Dan needs to be stopped.
I've not even started. It's true.
He's
Exactly.
already on
need
the
to be
top of the list.
He does. And Cody.
What? No.
You two have got more practice than the rest of us, so it's
That
no
means
real-
nothing.
yeah. I think practice makes perfect.
Except when it doesn't.
Oh, you little Dan's
You
red.
pushed it to
Dan's
me.
red. I know, but Dan's red. I'm just flying.
I like how
over
you
him.
tried to paint that like I got you. I did get Kelly though.
Oh, Cody's blue.
He's already on the board. Look at him. What a sweaty. I saw the opportunity to cash when there wasn't a lot of mayhem going on, so. Sorry, T.
Oh,
No.
That was beautiful, to be fair.
No. Fucking hell. That was.
oh,
I can't believe it.
sorry.
No, it's all good. It's probably good.
No.
Oh, sorry. I keep my neighbors. Oh,
Ah.
yes. Right, red needs to be stopped.
Sorry, I stopped myself.
Oh, hey.
You
It's
never
so-
even chill.
It's so. Oh.
What? Ah!
I always
Oh, oh.
panic. I always panic when I see like someone coming by like while they're boosting, and I see them for like a split second, and then I just fucking absolutely.
Right, red needs to be stopped.
Nah, it's okay. Green needs to be stopped.
Hey.
Sorry. Just throwing T under the bus. I can't corner that fight. Yeah,
Sorry.
the control is a bit.
Sorry, T. Don't kill me.
That's alright. She won't have to.
Oh shit!
It was like the game of Chicken Man. What's Chicken Man? Just it's like chicken with humans. Oh. That was 93%.
Oh, whoa, whoa! That was. I've seen that, Dan.
JP's
never
on a
tried.
killing
Oh
spree.
wait, here, that's not. Oh, oh! Everyone's attacking me, Jesus! Oh,
Oh, he's done.
No.
Kelly, I'm coming for you.
Why?
You
What
should
did I
kill
do?
me.
No, I didn't.
Okay, now I'm coming for Cody.
That sounds better. What?
We do actually need to stop Cody. No good. 206.
I need to concentrate on getting points rather than worrying what everyone else is doing.
No.
Oh,
God damn it. Who's red?
Dan is right.
Dan is red.
He needs to be stopped.
He needs to be stopped. Dan connected.
Oh, that was just enough to get in the lead. Don't let Code connect, please.
Ah!
Code, where are you? Kelly, sorry. I just nosedived for you. No,
Come on.
Code! No,
Yeah.
Code. I want to play one more game. Fuck that. That's bullshit. But seriously, you need to target Code. He's the threat. That's twice in a row that he's been doing that.
We reached.
That was Motor Dome. Looks like a lot of fun to play. I see some folks in the chat that worked on the game, and I just want to say well done. It looks like a game that I would play at like a LAN party or something and just be yelling at people across the room.
Yeah, it looks very well done. I played
Mhm.
this for a bit just by myself, and it was very nice to play. And yeah, the guys, you can see they had a lot of fun playing this, right? So,
Mm-hmm. Chat's excited about that one. A lot of people saying it looks like fun. Yeah, well done to all the folks who worked on the game, and thanks for the video. Did not see that you had all had uploaded a trailer, but still was fun to watch. I think at least one of the devs is in our Discord. If they wanted to come on and say anything about the game before we move on to the next one, we'll give you a chance here. But definitely something that I could see playing with a fun group of people, just getting into it and getting rowdy like they were on stream. That was just made it seem like more fun with the commentary. So yeah, all right. Looks like we're gonna move on to Nebulords. I don't think I've ever seen a battle Arkanoid game before, so that looked like a really cool concept. And from the name, I wonder if they were inspired by like the old game Warlords. It's like just that's what it reminded me when I first saw it. But definitely a cool idea, and cool concept. I don't know if it was online multiplayer or local co-op, or local multiplayer, but either way, it looked like fun. Something I haven't seen before. Let's check out One Big Mob next. It's like a cool flocking, color changing mechanic. Interesting.
this is definitely impressive from the multiplayer side, right? By having all these chickens synchronized over the screen, like there were a couple of hundreds of them, I guess. That's impressive to get that to work.
For sure, yeah, and it looked like there was at least 4, maybe 5 player-controlled characters running around on there. So definitely impressive for sure. Let's go on and check out Opposites Attract. I think if I remember right, that one was local multiplayer. I think we tried to play it.
Yes, exactly. We wanted to play this on stream, but unfortunately we couldn't play it together. But now we saw here in the trailer that there is a really big platform level to this, which is cool.
Definitely looks like a cool idea. I think it came from one of the two sites that actually did an in-person version of the jam. Forget which one it was though, but yeah, it was definitely a cool idea. It'd be fun to play with some friends locally. Let's check out Pizzageddon tech demo next. Cute little food fight, throwing pizza around the room game. I don't know how much more they got done, but they said it was a tech demo, so nice work on that at least. Let's go take a look at Planetscape next. That was another one we had played on stream and was a lot of fun to play. I don't know if any of the developers were on Discord and wanted to chat about it some more, but it was definitely featureful and fun to play.
I think this was made by a team of a few people, and you can definitely see that like there is so much like attention to details in everything, just so much content in different ways, right? There is great like SFX, there is great graphics, the gameplay feels nice. So yeah, very well done.
Yeah, you're welcome to talk about the game if you want. I see you're unmuted on Discord. Definitely well done. A lot of interesting ideas and features for sure. Definitely. Well. Sorry, I couldn't hear that. What was that?
Hi, problems here. Sorry, guys. So, so yeah, it was my first game jam entry as well. So yeah.
We're having a hard time hearing you. I think they were saying it was our first game jam entry, which is really exciting, really impressive for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's impressive.
I think they were saying it was our first game jam entry, which is really exciting, really impressive. Seem to be having some audio issues with the developer, but you know, thanks for joining. Thanks for the game. Definitely, people should go check it out and play it. It was very impressive, and for their first game jam entry, really, really well done. Everybody in chat definitely enjoyed it. Yeah, no worries. Discord does that sometimes, but thanks for trying, and thanks for being here, and thanks for submitting the game for sure. We'll check out Plug Your Twin next. Well, good for what they got done. It looked gave me like instant Ratchet and Clank type vibes with the robots and stuff. So neat idea. Hopefully they'll get to do some more on it. Let's check out Polygon Mall next. That's an interesting one. I was reading about that a little on the itch page and tried it out, and you're like trying to help lost people reconnect with their loved ones in the mall, which I thought was an interesting idea and concept for that game. Oh, you're muted.
All right, yeah, that sounds like a very interesting concept. It's something a lot of people can relate to now after last 2 years, right? So yeah.
Yeah, and I guess there's like a day cycle where each day you try to start over and have to like see how many people you can help. So it's an interesting idea, especially with like holiday shopping time starting to approach here. Be a lot of that going on. Let's check out Power Shards next. There's a lot of that creepy, cute vibe going on in this gym. It's like angry bunnies fighting each other. Apparently, you have to collect those shards and increase your connection to the sun in the game, and it makes you more powerful to shoot each other. You get more like weapon power, basically damage power is what the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, and very impressed again by just the scope of this, right? I think we saw 2 levels here, and both of them are pretty big. And it's an FPS, which is one of the kind of harder games to create. So yeah, well done.
True, yeah, and there was at least 4 or 5 players running around playing in there, so definitely well done. Another Power Connect for this one. Yeah, that's another asymmetric game, I guess. Like people play as the giant or the little person, and each one has different tasks to do. So it's a cool, different gameplays and gameplay styles that we're seeing here today. Another FPS or first-person game too. So. Out to RCN3721. I kind of uploaded a long video, but I think you get the idea. I mean, is that a mod of the BR200 game? Or?
Yeah, that's another mod. I think they added, first of all, more player characters. So there is 6 here. Instead of like, I think we have 2. And then they also added these nice custom maps. And maybe some other things. I don't know whether they added weapons as well, but
Cool. Yeah, it looks like a fun, like, third-person deathmatch shooter. Nice work on that. Check out Reconnect. It's another one that looks interesting. Another asymmetrical multiplayer game made using Pun 2 and Unity 3D HDRP. Said he plays either employees of the Dark Robot Company that uses handguns or as the brave girl who fights against them. The employees are superior in number, but are limited by the internet signal, meaning that they have to stay near their robot boss. Requires 5 people to play.
So it's 4 versus 1 then.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Seen a couple of those. Let's work on that. Another Reconnect. I'll have to call in this one. Yeah, that one just has an incredible amount of polish with the music and the style and the different like gameplay objectives and objectives tied to certain players. Like I was really pretty impressed by that one.
Yes, and the style really stands out from all the other games, right? It's a really cool filter or shader, or I don't know how they managed to do that, but it looks really cool. It's like retro, but mixed with regular
Mhm.
3D rendering.
Yeah, it was like took me back to some old arcade games like Zybots and games like that from the 90s that were like multiplayer and had that like style. So that's really cool. Nice work on that. If the person who made it is watching, let's check out Reconnection Time. Wasn't a whole lot to that one, but maybe somebody was just messing around with learn how to make things work. Let's go into Rekindle. Another quick little demo of something somebody was trying. They had a cool idea, I think, and yeah, definitely seeing like more Unreal than we normally see in jams. So it's cool to see that coming along too. Let's check out Relics of a Dying Age next. Yeah, just another like super ambitious game for a game jam for sure.
I think it has an interesting game mode. like explained on the each page, where you need to collect those balls and like return them to your base.
Yeah, I like the jetpack turns you like has a dragon come out too. That's funny.
Yeah, that surprised me.
Mhm.
Wow.
But it's on theme. Yeah, it's something about like you're supposed to be the first faction that collects all 5 crystal spheres and place them in your faction's cauldron zone. So it's kind of like team capture the flag with multiple flags. It's an interesting idea and very, ambitious for a game jam for sure. Well done to whoever was the person that worked on that game. If you're watching, Blue Violets is the person. Let's check out Proposed VR. Hopefully it loads. Here. Another VR title, and I think our first cyberpunk themed game, which is another also cool. I don't know if you can talk about the quantum tech behind what they were doing there, if you saw what was going on in chat at all, or based on the captions that he had on the video.
So yeah, it looks like this is a VR game in quantum, which in itself is already really impressive, because quantum and VR is a bit of a tricky subject, but it looks like they did that very well. And then the thing this shows is having two swords collide with each other in VR. And what you need to understand is both of them are predicted, right? Because if you want to move your VR controller, the sword needs to feel like it's moving at real time, right? So that's a super hard problem to solve. And it looks like they did a very good job at that, given this is a game jam. Like, we have someone internally here at Photon who is also very interested in this. And I can tell from like all their experiments, it takes you a really long time until you get this working so that it feels nice. It's a cool idea. There are very little games about this, but it has a lot of potential to show these physics interactions.
Yeah, this is the developer said they sent the input positions and rotations from quantum. Yeah, very nice job on that. Thanks for sending us the video. Definitely go check it out. Looks like fun. Let's check Risky Quest next. Yeah, looks like an RTS type, like territory control type game. Just another example of more genres of games that we're seeing from this gym. Like I can't think of one that we haven't seen yet. So just they keep coming up with new ones. So it's pretty interesting to see how people just took these ideas and ran with it and made their own thing.
Yeah, I think we've seen really almost everything now, which can be made into multiplayer. I don't think we've seen a card game yet, but besides that, we've seen a lot.
Next up, we have Skater. solid Tron vibes there. It's like light cycles. It looks like another VR game. It's like our third, I think, the third VR game we've seen so far.
And something with like alternative movement, right? So you're skating around. So that's really cool. I've got to try this out tomorrow, probably. That looks fun.
Yeah, it definitely does. Very interesting take on that type of game. Something I've never really seen before. Oh, is that the developer we have there?
Yes, that's the developer of Skater.
Hey, welcome.
Yeah, thanks. That was actually challenging to start using Fusion. Well, I had another title, FPS, using Photon, Photon community, and we decided to switch to Fusion. So it was challenging a little bit, especially having this trail, not the G3 behind you. Still challenging, but it was super fun. Thanks for the jam and idea, and just was a key for us to start the development.
Was this just you working on this by yourself, or?
No, we have 4 developers, well, 3 developers and one 3D modeler. And yeah, we put lots of skating features in the arena, and got the Tron vibe with the trail, and now discussing all the power-ups, buffs and debuffs. And it's actually much more fun to play than look at the trailer.
No, it looks fun just from the trailer, so that's it. That's definitely something that I want to check out more and play a lot. Yeah, congrats on that. Are you? Where are you from?
Seattle area.
Oh, cool. That's where I am too. So nice.
Nice. Thanks, guys. Thanks for interest.
Yeah, thanks for participating and thanks for showing us your game. Yeah, that was the developer of Skater. Next, we'll take a look at a game called Socket Slinger.
Hi everyone, my name is Andrew. Thanks for downloading my game Socket Slinger. The point of this video is to show you how to set up and play the game. First thing that you're going to do is you're going to press Create World on the main screen. And now what you're going to do is on your little Android, you're going to press Enter Room Code. And now you enter the room code, 9666. And you're going to press OK. Now you're going to press Enter World. Now what you're going to do is, you can see that another person just entered. That was a buddy of mine. He's going to be playing with us. And what's going to happen is you're going to press Start Game. Now here's how you actually play the game. You can control the vertical of the phone. Right now it's high, so you're going to see it goes high. When it's lower, you'll see that it goes lower. That's how you control the vertical. You can control where it goes using the different angles of the slingshot. But the point is you're trying to destroy these little outlets. They're neat. And like I said earlier, a buddy of mine was playing, and basically up to 8 of your friends can play this game. So it's super cool. And yep, that is how you play my game.
Yeah, that one's a good idea too, like a Jackbox style, like just co-op arcade shooter type game that you can just hang out and easily drop into on your phone and play with your friends.
Yeah, it's like super nice party game, right? Simple to understand and to play. I think one thing to improve this would be to have a separate score for each player so that you're competing. But yeah, that was very well done.
Yeah, maybe you like set waves or something, or have different goals for going on. But yeah, that's a good, really cool idea for that type of game. I like that a lot.
Also a unique kind of input way, right? Where you have your phone is really just a controller, and then on the screen it's kind of like a multiplayer game console to some extent.
Right. Yeah, that was pretty impressive. Just like slingshotting stuff with your phone. That's a good idea. Let's check out Squirrels, the Fountain of Acorns. couldn't tell from that one if there was more to it other than just grab acorns and score them as fast as you could. But cool concept, got it working. Just check out Take Me to the Stars next. I really like the visual style of that one. It's just like a silly brawler battle game where the farm animals are battling to get abducted by aliens, which that's just a funny concept alone.
Yeah, the animations were very well done, right? It felt super fluent.
Yeah, for real. I couldn't tell if there was like some knockout mechanics going on there or what was happening, but it looks like a lot of fun to play though. Just easy to pick up and get into and bop your friends with the farm animals. So yeah, that was Take Me to the Stars. Next we have The Escape of Ed and Bean. the beginnings of like an asynchronous puzzle solving type game with like a large and small character. I always am intrigued by that type of game and gameplay. They take it further and make a little more out of it. Definitely a cool concept for sure.
And it looks like one of them moves in 2D, the other
Yeah.
one in 3D, right? Which is also super interesting to mix those two modes up.
Yeah, somebody's playing like a 2D platformer and the other person's playing a 3D like puzzler, which is interesting. I don't know that I've seen that mechanic before. Let's check out The Last Beacon.
Hello, everyone. Since this is my first devlog on this channel, I'm going to do a quick introduction. So my name is Alexander Garcia, or you just call me Alex, and I am a graphic designer turned programmer. And right now I'm making a game called The Last Beacon. So the theme for this game jam, Reconnect. So we decided to do a space builder survival game where you crash land onto a planet with other players and you got to work together to survive and eventually find an outpost where you guys will be able to repair the beacon and reconnect with Earth and call for help. So that's the gist of the game. And right now we're halfway through the game jam. So my goal right now is to basically just wanted to record these devlogs, hopefully to inspire other people as well, and just to show like some progress and see if anyone was interested in just following along. So today I was working on the building system, trying to get like models into the game and pop up. And in order to do that, I needed some models. So I went in and jumped onto Blender and started working. So one of the first buildings is going to be a escape pod, and I went online and looked at some images, some drawings of what other people have created for space pods. Then I decided to start working. Made the overall shape of this space pod. I wanted to be something like cylinder, something small and cramped, because in this game, I hope to make it where your base is actually the capacity of your hand. So I wanted to start off the player with just a very small hand and very limited space. And some of the designs I saw online had like these really cool flaps that extend out to help with air drag and slow down descent. So I thought that would be really cool to add to this model. Maybe in a future build, I'll go ahead and add like some animations. But for now, that looks great. Now for the color, the planet's going to be purple. I wanted to really get away from that Mars setting that everyone uses for space games, and so I decided, well, why not purple? And in doing that, so I wanted to make sure all the buildings kind of popped out from the background. Also wanted to give it a little bit of yellow just to match with the purple color, and that's the palette for the building. And yes, and I'll save the project and moving on over to Unity. I basically, you'll see me here showing off the grid system and the UI that I have. Basically, I wanted it to be rather unique, and I wanted to play with the layout first before I started doing more things. I also got a card system working, so I got the hand working with the click and drag. I got the heads-up display with the text information for the player, and then finally a side menu for the quick actions that players can take during their turns, and one of them being build, where that will open up another menu and hide your hand, and quick screenshot of the space pod in the game. I had a small little smoke trail for a particle effect there, and yeah, looking great. So I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. I'll probably go ahead and try to make this like maybe every 2 days or so. I just really wanted to hopefully inspire others to either do the same or inspire them to keep working. And I hope you guys have a good time. Uh, Also, if you're interested with the game and want to follow progress, I did make a Discord for anyone just to join and ask questions and see more screenshots of what's going on. I have that with a link in the description of this video, or I may just post a link with this video wherever I post it. So yeah, thanks for taking a listen, and that's it.
I can't really find that on the submissions page anymore, so I don't know if they didn't go any further with it or not. But you know, they started something, so that's cool. Check out the Fighters Mobile next. Quick little like brawler, UFC, look, cage fighting, pit fighting type of game. Not sure what the mobile part is, but yeah, looks interesting.
Yeah, especially if this runs on Quantum. Like fighting games are notoriously hard to make, right? So
oh yeah.
This is using predict rollback like the real fighting games to make it like super nice to play. That's cool.
Yeah. Let's check out They Stole My Body next. Yeah, that one was fun to play. We did that one on stream. Saw that in the early stages too. And,
yeah, right. We played that twice, and it really evolved. Like from the first time we played, got a lot of new abilities and characters.
yeah, and just got a ton more polish. So, yeah, I hope that person keeps going with the game because they definitely had something there, and like it's already fun to play. So yeah. Definitely remind me of like Gauntlet from back in the day.
Oh yeah, and it has a unique kind of art style, right? Which is also nice.
Yeah, for sure, and had some like crafting and stuff like that. So like the loot and some character progression. You know, already had a lot of good stuff going for it, and just the early stage that it's in now. So it's definitely fun. I don't know if the person is on the line that wants to chat about this at all. I think they are. Welcome. Yeah, I think you're ready on Discord if you want to say hello.
Oh yeah. Hi. I just wanted to. Oh wait. I think I have to mute the stream. I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Okay. Yeah, I just like I had this idea to make this game, so I don't really have. I really wanted. Oh wait, let me start again.
It's okay.
The theme is very loose here because I don't know. I just wanted to make this hack and slash game since like forever, and thought this is finally my chance to just do it right. And yeah, so I went in and I had this idea of like when the player dies, they like their body flings apart and they have to recollect their body parts and reconnect them. I never got around to do this. Like the whole project is basically a platform of different features which I can build upon, but like nothing is really fleshed out. So I'm kind of frustrated with the game as it stands right now because like there's so many parts which just aren't fully fleshed out. So I don't know. Maybe I'll take it further, but I can't quite say yet.
Well, we had enjoyed playing it, and I see other people in the chat said that as well. So, yeah, you definitely you're onto something. So maybe just keep going a little bit after the judging is over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I got excellent feedback, especially from the community in the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was a really fun interaction. So yeah, I don't know. Like the itch numbers aren't friendly right now, but I guess that goes for most of the games of the jam, right? So yeah, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool, guys. And next time I make a game, I'm definitely like gonna start it with the letter A. Like the alphabetic order is killing me here.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
No problem, man. All right. See ya.
Thanks for hanging out and joining us. Well, yeah, that was a lot of fun to play already. So congrats and thanks for joining us and jamming with us. Let's check the ultimate tag next.
Now, we've all played tag before, Sean, but if you want to know more of the ins and outs of this sport, let me give you a little rundown. Chase tag is a duel between one chaser and one evader, played out on an arena of steel and tile, known as a quad. All matches are the best of 16, and each chase is 20 seconds long. Whoever wins the chase stays on as the next evader. That's the most critical position to hold, because only the evader can add to the team score.
If the evader can survive for 20 seconds without getting tagged, then they earn a point for their team and stay on the quad with only 30 seconds to catch their breath before having to face another chaser who has the advantage of being fresh.
Ready to go. It's Kings and Havoc, the defending world chase tag Orion champions, as Brick waits for the evader Jacob to be ready as he starts for the Kings.
Really excited, the Kings. These athletes come at it after last summer they got out in the first round. Here they are making it out to the semifinals. Let's see if they can keep things going in the atmosphere here inside.
Yeah, it's just super impressive all around. The trailer, the game looks cool. Like, yeah, I'm impressed by that one.
Yeah, some nice movements with all the parkour stuff.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. Yeah, good nice work on that one. Next up, we got VZ Reconnect. It's the VZ Reconnect little game there. I don't know that there was any multiplayer, but yeah, thanks for submitting. Up next we have Waifu Defense. It's like kind of like a wave shooter, like horde mode. Defend the, just shoot enemies as they come in. So yeah, looks kind of cool.
Yeah, well done.
Getting down to the end here. Let's see, we have Buried Connections, which is a different, not on YouTube.
When humans first made it to space, we expected to find something new. But to our surprise, all we found was more of the same. We searched far enough, and we found other life. Other people who were humans, just like us. And, like every other planet, we all had a legend, that we lost something precious, that we became disconnected from that which we loved most. To this day, we still search the stars to find that precious thing so that we can reconnect to it and feel whole once again.
In today's news, our lead space explorer has finally made it to a planet orbiting a red giant, which some believe potentially once had life. Due to the disappearance of our last astronaut after transmission claiming hostile life, we made sure to send our new adventurer equipped with a state-of-the-art laser rifle. This is Ezra Hepton on Central News Network, joining you and wishing our space explorer good luck.
All right, Commander. This is where comms dropped off for Charlie. He said he found something big. The cave up ahead is where he said all the secrets could be found. Keep an eye on your comms. This air is breathable. He still might be alive out there.
Charlie wouldn't have lasted 2 seconds once these bugs found him, and it's clear that he got their attention.
Look at this down there, Commander. Are you doing all right?
I don't know. There's something I like about this place.
That cave up ahead is where he said all the secrets could be found.
Lieutenant, I found something big, and it's older than any of our recorded history.
Commander, that looks like pictures found in the Lost Archives. Could this be what we've been searching for?
Yeah, that was Buried Connections. Looks cool. I think I was reading the itch page that they got. That's about as much as they got done on it. They didn't get multiplayer added in yet, but they had some ideas to make it like story-based multiplayer, which is a neat idea.
Yeah, still a cool game, and even better the trailer. Like that was very well narrated and just composed overall. That was nice.
Yeah, for sure. Lots of Starship Troopers like vibes on that one. And last but not least, we have Draw Delivery. I'm still muted. That was Draw Delivery. I like the look of that one. It's got a cool aesthetic.
Yeah, I think we saw updates
hello,
for
everyone.
this one.
I'm
Hey.
not sure if you could hear me.
Yeah. We have the dev talking on Discord, so yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, unfortunately, the programmer couldn't join because he's at work.
Oh, okay.
So I can tell you just a bit about what we did. So I joined 10 days before the deadline, so we had to do a bit, wrap it up a bit faster. So in terms of graphics, we went for a minimalistic look,
Mhm.
and we wanted to make a little cute, hectic party game. Unfortunately, we did not have too much time to balance the game, so we only tested on the last day, and maybe the last 2 days. So I think it could use some balancing. It's a bit slow from the start, but once you pass a certain level, it gets really fun, especially with multiple players. And thanks to everyone for the great feedback. Everyone has been saying it's really fun, which is making me happy. And I saw a lot of great entries on the stream and on the submission page. So yeah, just wanted to say hi.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks for stopping by and chatting about it. How many of you worked on this game together?
It was a really small team, but I think everyone was really giving it their best. One programmer, who I would say I'm super happy because I've done other jams and he really knew what he was doing, so that was great.
Nice.
Me, I was just the whole art department, and in the last week, I found just an audio guy who did an amazing job. Just in the first day, he came up with the main theme, and it was exactly what I think it fits really well.
Yeah, for sure.
Into the whole atmosphere. So I'm really happy, and I would love to finish up the game after this jam. Maybe have another build.
Nice. Were these people that you knew previously, or just met this during the jam?
No. I just found them. I think have a good intuition for developers. I saw the programmer had posted some work in progress looking for an artist, and I saw that he had the main system down, like the drawing system. So I thought it's already working, so it could work pretty well. And yeah, and I also found the audio guy it was on the Discord.
Mhm.
So I heard his stuff. I thought it really fits well with the team, and yeah, he did not disappoint. I'm very happy with this jam, and I hope people liked it.
Yeah, for sure. No, it looks like a fun one, and then hope people definitely check it out. Thanks for stopping by today, talking about the game and jamming with us as well.
Thank you too.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's all the games that we had trailers for. Thanks for everybody who submitted games. Thanks, they were all super fun to watch, and hope everybody's playing the games. And we're definitely judging is happening now, and we'll be awarding some prizes in a little bit less than a month. So that's exciting, and a lot of fun games for people to play, and definitely hard decisions to make on what's going to win. Thanks again to Photon for all the help they provided during the jam, all the cool tech that they have made available for our jammers to work with and make some amazing games in a short time. And, do the thing that we always tell people not to do, which is make multiplayer games at a game jam. And you all did great and made some really amazing games. I'm super impressed. So thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thanks all for the amazing submissions. Today was a great experience going through all these trailers. That was 3 hours of multiplayer games just made in a month. That's amazing. I would have not expected so many great submissions from everyone. So yeah, well done.
Yeah, the community here always surprises us with the level of work they're able to do during a jam, and yeah, just like you said, great work and well done, everybody. Thanks for joining us, and stay connected and in tune on the Discord, and help each other out and play some games together. And we'll be there answering any questions and hopefully coordinating some play sessions too. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.
Yeah.